Hello, my name is the Midnight Bandit, and I'm here to talk about some stuff that I find very important, and I'm hoping that perhaps it can find a place in your mind, heart, and soul that may allow you to feel content with wherever you are in your life. Right now, right now you're on the internet, on your phone, or perhaps a device, or a Geiger counter. I don't know if that's possible, but perhaps. I mean, we've yet to try playing Doom on there. Anything's possible. But anyhow, I feel like I feel like people are missing out in life. A lot of people are very frustrated. Young men are frustrated. Young women are frustrated. Uh, you know, everyone seems to be frustrated about something or another. And coming from the perspective of someone who has been homeless and who has been afflicted by mental health struggles all throughout my life, I can tell you a lot of this world is crap. You know, a lot of it is just unfair and unjust punishment of anything altruistic, anything genuinely good and charitable. Community, everything is evaporating. We're being isolated, segregated, and told that we're the only ones who can get ourselves out of this situation that is, by the way, manufactured so that we are alone. We feel like we don't have anyone to talk to, you know, loneliness, being single. This is not something that is because of some idea that, like, maybe because men are stupid or just immature. A lot of them are, but me being one, I would understand that. And it's not about like women thinking too highly of themselves or like the eradication of, I don't know, family and traditional values. It's about the system, and it's about an intentional attack on our own sense of camaraderie, our sense of just being together and loving one another and speaking up for issues and things that actually matter, and like for liberty, freedom, true freedom of expression, of art, of love, right? I'm sure that it's pretty easy to say that if I haven't attracted uh, X friends, Y wife, Z home in my life, if I don't have a mountain of wealth that I'm sitting on top of, that's the reason why I'm miserable. I can tell you that is not the case. That is not the case. The case is that we're alone. We don't hang out with people. You know, we're worked to the bone so that some asshole can buy a jet ski, so that they can go to Mexico for the weekend and get their faces drunk off, almost like a face melting, heavy, brutal death metal solo. Only it's tequila. But you know what I mean? Like, we're giving all of our freedom, our liberty, our autonomy, our minds, our consciousness, our soul away to this notion that our hard work matters at all. I mean, yeah, the more you're a component of making, your boss uh, basically take the money and run, lay you off, leave you destitute and homeless, which happens to people. It's not like it's a just, people think, oh, it's never going to happen to me. It's designed to happen to you until you decide that you're going to be an absolute machine that brings rich people more riches. Then they might send you a scrap. Who knows? But at the cost of your soul, at the cost of your very well being, your mind, your mental health, and your just agency, all of that, I don't know. Anyways, I don't think this world is, or at least this culture, this country, wherever you are, uh, is one where it celebrates individuality. In fact, it hammers it down. It tries to knock it out, isolate it, bring it to a place where it's vilified, uh, accused of being terrible things, and yeah, that's just the way it is. So, what do you want from life? Do you want to feel terrible? Do you want to understand that even though you're trying your best, it's out of your control? Like, I think one of the layers you have to peel back from the Matrix is this idea of this dream that you're supposed to accomplish and achieve to make yourself feel happy that isn't even yours. It's prescribed, like Zoloft or something, into your mind to make you zombified, never actually satisfied, so that, you know, essentially you'll never get there. You'll never get to where you want to be. And even on the odd chance that you do, that's not the finish line. And that's not where you feel like you are fulfilled. It's another one after that and after that and blah blah blah. And unfortunately, all of these gurus, these people that are flexing money and possessions and jewelry and houses and all that stuff. I mean, the great majority of it's fake, first of all, and the other people are only doing it because that actually incentivizes people to pay more and view their bullshit content, and it helps them survive. If they create this illusion of wealth, they create this illusion that they're happy, when a lot of them are actually absolutely miserable, disgusting beings. So yeah, I doubt that this video is going to get a lot of views, but that's just that's kind of where I want it to be. I don't want this video to blow up. I don't want people to see this and make me somehow viral or famous, because my ideas are not popular in society. But a lot of people are waking up to this. The idea of being aware of the fact that the odds are stacked against you, right? They're stacked against certain people disproportionately. That's all woke is. Woke is the fact of realizing that the government or whoever person in power is invested in making sure you don't have power. That's what wokeness is, okay? It's just power dynamics of someone who, like, almost like, like a snake charmer, or like maybe that's a bad name, a hypnotist, right? Hypnotist. They have the power to hypnotize you into believing whatever you want, right? With media, with music, everything that's like forced into your ears, your perception all the time. Like, the funniest and craziest thing I think that's trying to be pushed right now is these Ray-Bans Meta smart glasses, like a heads-up display. I swear, if you don't have the full premium version, you'll have ads right in your face, in your ears. Like, how more blatant and obvious and explicit does it have to be, right? These people want, if they could, they would put a chip in your brain so that you could hear it on a loop, unless you paid for your own freedom. Buy a Coca-Cola, consume smokes, drink alcohol. It's a messed up situation. I wish I could just go away. I wish I could just, go to a different country. I like the idea of Vietnam, Thailand, Turkey. Turkey seems cool. I saw this map where they were like in Europe and kind of Asia and everything, just that kind of general area of places where, if you go over to someone's house, the chances that they're going to feed you supper. And it kind of generally around Eastern Europe and Turkey, the Eurasia kind of stuff. It's like, yeah, most definitely they're going to feed you. They're going to be like absolutely gracious, hospitable, beautiful human beings. Anyone who's Turkish and is watching this from Turkey, or Turkiye, as they say it. I don't know if they say it like that without inflection, but hi, I like your country. You're cool. So, anyways, Yeah, I think that this world can essentially turn into a place where, you know, where you can, where I mean, I'm only speaking for myself, where I can actually live and exist in a place where community and connection is like the top priority. You know what I mean? Like, but sometimes you have to realize a system that tells you that everything that's going wrong in your life is your problem, you're the one who can fix all of this, you know? It takes a village to raise someone, right? So it must take a village to do other things too. It takes community, it takes help, it takes reaching out and having people. Many hands make light work, right? And how do you get people to like, okay, maybe this is, I mean, this is going to be divisive, but the reason why a certain president won the election is, and this is in 2024, right? Just to date myself, right? Is because people got together. Now, I'm not like praising this situation, nor am I like truly condemning it. I'm just, whatever, maybe, I don't know. I'm just spitballing here, but essentially, just hear me out. When you get people to get together, it creates progress. But the big companies have kind of an invested interest in a certain community getting together and a certain community dispersing and being stuck in turbulence and turmoil. And it's like, you know how what is the CIA or the FBI? Probably the CIA. They suck. Oh, hi. But how they were like releasing drugs into the streets of New York's the Bronx or Harlem. I don't know which one it was. Anyways, you know, they don't care about the people, especially the people who, uh, you know, want to want to have a higher level of, you know, living in community and like healthcare and in rights and just feeling important and like their life has purpose and meaning and fulfillment. They have a totally strong investment. Like they're obsessed with just taking that away. It's kind of funny how most people voted for the people who are the most egregious oppressors and do that to the greatest extent. But that's me outing myself politically. I don't know. Anyways, essentially, we'll see how things go. But if things go south, I'll see you in like Hanoi or something. Maybe Istanbul, Constantinople. Woo! Get myself some tea, get some baklava, and watch a hockey or not hockey game. I'm Canadian, so obviously that's the first thing that comes out. But football match, you know. Looking for you. I'll see you there. Cheers.